Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Visconti from Topaz, and I'm back with some more area model math. We're going to be building upon what we learned in 4th grade, and we're going to add to it a few more digits for our multi-digit area model multiplication. So let's go ahead and break these numbers down into their place values. So we have a 4 in the tens place, which equals 40, and a 5 in the ones place. Here we have a 30 in the tens place, or a 3 in the tens place, which equals 30, and a 2 in the ones place. Now that we have broken our numbers down into their place values, we're going to go ahead and build our 4 square box. Why 4 squares? Because we have 4 numbers. We have a 40 plus a 5, which equals 45 along this side of the box. What we know about geometry is that whatever this side is on a square, the other side is parallel and equal. So we're going to go ahead and also label the other side as a 40 and a 5. Then we have a 30 and a 2. Now for multiplication with the area model, we always taught just to go around the outside and multiply each side by the other, in essence making an array. So I have 4 times 3, and I shift it over and I place a 0 in the ones in the tens place. I have a 5 times 3, which is 15, and I have 1 0, which I place in the ones place and shift the numbers over to make 150. This one's the easy one, mental math. 5 times 2 is 10, which gives me the last square. 4 times 2 is 8, the 0 in the ones place. Whatever we pull apart, we have to put back together. I always like to start with the largest number first, which is 1,200. Then 150, or 150, then 80, and then 10. And I'm going to add this back together. If I need to remember that I am adding, the center of my 4 square does make a beautiful plus sign. Now I come over and I add. I have nothing in the ones place. Then I add 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Carry my 1. I have 2, 3, 4. Drop a comma. And then I have a 1 in the thousands place. So my answer is 1,440. Now, let's take this up a notch and let's add another place value. All right, so building on what we did in 4th grade, we're going to do the same thing, but with a larger number. So I have a 3-digit number times a 2-digit number. We are going to use the same steps, but we're going to go 1 place value larger. So let's go ahead and start by breaking down these numbers into their place values. So I have a 300 plus a 30 plus a 1. Then I have a 20 plus a 1. I have more places, so I'm going to need a larger box. So instead of a square, we're going to have more of a rectangle. Let's go ahead and list our 2-digit number down the side. So I have a 20 and a 3, a 20 and a 3. Now my 3-digit number will go across the top, and I'm going to break this box into thirds, because we have 1 digit in the hundreds place, that is a 3, which gives us 300. Then we have a 3 in the tens place, which gives us 30, and a 1 in the ones place. Now, as we did before, we're going to label the opposite side these same numbers, because we know from geometry that a square has both parallel sides and equal sides. So the only difference here is that we have 1 extra step. So just consider the fact that this is your 4 square like normal right here. We're just adding an extra step. So take your digit, multiply out, and just so that this side doesn't get lonely, let's go ahead and multiply around that corner. Same here, multiply around the corner, and let's distribute this 3 using that distributive property. All right, let's do some multiplying. 2 times 3 is 6. I have 3 zeros, so I put 1 in the hundreds, 1 in the tens, and 1 in the ones. to give myself 6,000. Next one, 2 times 3 is 6. I have 2 zeros, one in the tens, one in the ones. On this side is fairly simple. It is simply 20 because 1 times anything is that number. Same here, 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And we have 1 0, we place it in the ones place. Last here we have a 3 times 3 again, but I have 2 zeros, so I shift my 9 over and I place 1 in the tens and 1 in the ones place. And in math, whatever we pull apart, we use addition to put back together. So let's start with our biggest number. I have 6,000. I have 900. Then I have 600, 90, 20, and 3. I'm going to go back and double check that I have all of my products listed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 partial products now listed on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm ready to add. My ones place is done. Let's move to the 10. So I have 9, 10, 11. I must regroup. So now I have 9. I'm going to add the 1 because 9 and 1 make 10. And then that's easier because 10 and 6 make 16. I'm going to carry that 1. And now I have 7,613. Well, there I have it. This is the area model for 3-digit times 2-digit numbers, built on what we worked on last year in 4th grade, which was the 2-digit by 2-digit. I hope this helped. See you all at school tomorrow. Bye.